Good morning. This is a Black Friday. Oh, not Black Friday. Funny. It's a Blackout Friday, y'all. I will go back and change it, but I don't feel like it. So just bear with you, girl. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Starting off, we're gonna have a fantabulous day. We're claiming it and we're naming it. Okay, so my title will be "You're the not the musician, Lord. You're the magician." That's what I want to call it. You are the magician. Why do I call it magician? Because your life is magic, baby. We have to understand that the universe, God, give us all of this power to be the creators of our own lives. When you think about it, like you probably feel like, oh, well, I'm not so much of the creator or whatever because I ain't really choose that job because I hate my job, whatever. Yes, you did. You called it in. So just to show you how you call it in, it may not be the job that you want, but I'm gonna use me an example. As as I was growing up, I never thought about this. Me and my brother, we used to say like what we was gonna do, and he always was like, you know what, I'm gonna work for a 500 company, a Fortune 500 company or whatever. And I thought that was like something huge, And I started saying it like, I always knew like I wanted to be a hairstylist. I achieved that. And I always knew like I wanted to work for a Fortune 500 company. Didn't even know what that entails, but it just sounded like that was a lot of money. And it just sounds like the modern thing to do, back in the 90s. So when I didn't realize it, but when I started getting into a law of attraction, I realized that I brought this into me. I didn't specify exactly what I wanted to do because I didn't know the details ins and out of what actually a Fortune 500 company was. But when I looked at it, I was like, dang, I did bring this into existence or whatever. So it came to it was in my past. That's why I'm just telling you guys or whatever. So and just certain things like certain people I dated or whatever, I manifested that. But yeah, you are the magician. When you think about the kind of house you live in, the kind of car you drive, the person you lay with, all of these things, your children, your life path, you are the magician. Now, if there are things that you feel like that, you know what, why did I call this in? I should have been specific. You still can create it. We live in an abundant world. We live in abundant life. Let your mind run wild because the thing is, the universe is set up that whatever you think, it's already here. It's already here. All you have to do is call it in. Think positive. Like I always say, when you want to bring something in, think positive, visualize, and seeing yourself. And it's just so funny because me and my cousin, we were just talking and everything. And I was just like, I need to be more specific on some of the details in my life. And she's like, yeah, you have to quit playing with, quit saying you don't want when you know what you really want. And it's so funny because I was like, I always tell you guys, and I was like, I know. She's like, so all you gotta do is lay in your bed and think free. And I was like, I know how to do the visualization, but it felt so good for somebody to speak that into me because I'm always pouring it out. So I was like, yes, I receive it. I was like, I'm already doing it now. I was like, it's exciting. So that's what I want to tell you guys. If you want to go on a vacation, like anything now that I do that I know that I have the power to do it or whatever, I manifest it just like a vacation. I saw myself, you know, on a vacation because I didn't used to take vacations. Because I always thought like, I work hard and that could come later and all this other stuff. Or I felt like, it'll come when I have a boo, because I've been single for so long. But it's like, no, you don't do that. You take yourself on a vacation because it's about you, you know. And it's good for you to go. If you don't have nobody, go with your friend. Take an all girls trip or all boys trip or whatever, and just go. Because the thing is that when you do meet that person, it feels good to say, yeah, I went to such and such, or I went here. And you never want to be in a situation, like I've always wanted to be in a situation where it's just like this person is not just introducing me to everything. Like, I ain't really lived life until I met this person. Like, no, you want to be able, and an older woman told me this a long time ago. She was like, you want to be able to experience some things, go different places and do things, because when you do meet that person, you want to be able to have a great conversation and say, hey, you know what? I've been here. Where you been? And it's true. It's so true. So don't wait on your Boaz to come in and everything else. Just start living that path and, everything else. Now, it's nothing wrong with also manifesting seeing you and your boo on a vacation when that time comes. But I just feel like, while you're single, if you're single, see that if you're married or whatever, and y'all probably don't get out as much, like, because of the children and everything, like, see you and your significant other, your husband or your wife, that, you all are not at war. But you guys are having a great time rekindling the love that y'all have for each other on a vacation and everything else. I don't know why I keep bringing up this vacation thing, but child, maybe because I'm really overdue on a vacation. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys for today. Like I say, you are the why I want to keep saying musician. You are the magician. You manifest. You call things into your existence. If you're gonna call it in, get the good shit. I ain't mean to cuss, but it's like if you have free will and everything, it's just like if you go to the dealership, and at this dealership they sell every car that you can possibly imagine. Okay, so why choose a Subaru versus a Porsche? I'm just saying, now if that's your thing, that's your thing. But they telling you, like, whatever car you choose or whatever, they gonna give you this great discount. Like, if you was to, they'll give it to the equivalent of a regular car. You see what I'm saying? The equivalent of a Chevrolet versus a Maserati. Like, don't worry about the price. Don't worry about that. It's already taken care of. They just want to see you shine with the best car of your dreams. So it's like, if it's not going to cost you to come out of your pocket for this value, like, why not choose luxury? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it don't cost to dream. It doesn't cost to bring it in, So I feel like, because when you bring it in, when you already told yourself that's what you want, the universe is always going to be your number one cheerleader to help you to get the steps to get what it is that you actually want, So the provisions will always come in for the vision. Believe that. And I'm done. Y'all have a great Friday.